Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Country Tropical Freeze. We are going to start this episode off with Canopy Chaos. I believe this is where we're going to get introduced to Cranky Kong. I hope so. We had two level choices here, but we might have a first bonus. I wanted to do this one and get this one out of the way first so I can introduce Cranky Kong for the sake of Let's Play purposes, but it looks like we might have our first bonus here of the LP. I don't know how it took me so long to find a bonus. I'm sure there were like one or two in each level. That's usually how it is. There's about one or two of these kind of bonus levels in each stage. And they function the same way as they did in the first game. You have to collect all the goodies in the bonus in order to get your prize, which will be a puzzle piece. So these aren't required to do, but they're fun to do. I think they're a lot more fun in this game than they were in the first game. And voila. I think there's a lot more variety here. I almost fell off there. So, yeah, I'm going to try to avoid those really because, again, since I'm not getting the puzzle pieces, bonus levels are kind of a waste of time. Pretty soon I want to show off Dixie's Kong Pow. Just because I have one charged up, and I want to do that before I switch to Cranky, which will inevitably be pretty soon. Ugh. Okay, there. I'm trying to get a couple enemies on. Yeah, let's just do it right here on this guy. So Dixie's Kong Pow will turn enemies into golden hearts, which another reason why she's the most useful character, because these golden hearts, they serve as extra hits. Cranky's, I'll just say it right now, his Kong Pow is probably the least useful. His is, it just gets you banana coins. Now, what is Cranky's special ability? He cannot float like the other two Kongs. His special ability, if you hit the jump button in the air, he does a Scrooge McDuck-esque cane bounce. How is that useful? Well, you see these spikes down here. It can, let's go down here. Let's jump on these, and then, yeah, you can use the cane bounce to jump on the spikes and not get harmed. So that's the main use of the cane bounce. You can also jump on the heads of spiked enemies and kill them with the cane bounce. And there are quite a bit of spiked enemies in this game for that reason. So Cranky is pretty useful, but he's pretty situational. He's useful for taking out the spiked enemies that I was just talking about. And just levels with a lot of spiky terrain, he's pretty useful. He can save your ass quite a bit in levels like this. In certain boss fights too, he can be pretty good. Like he can really save you on some boss fights because of his cane bounce. That's about all I really have to say about Cranky. He doesn't really show up very often. I don't know what that would have gotten me. Shit. See, there's two different lines of barrels I could have been shooting to. There's one in the background and one in the foreground. So you have this area here. So yeah, this is obviously the Cranky tutorial level. Each character pretty much has their own tutorial level. Yeah, for the most part, we're going to be using Dixie. Whoa. I was trying to bounce on the spikes down there. I don't really remember much about the first world, so it's not much I have to really say about the first world. It's what you would expect. Their levels are pretty easy, and those enemies are annoying because of their patterns. You don't really know where they're going to go. They go in kind of a square pattern. Like, they go in a straight line and they kind of make it square. The enemies, you have to really pay attention to them a lot more in this game. The enemies are a bit tougher in this game, I found. Just their patterns and I don't know, I just think they're more of a hazard in this game than they are in the other game. You can see I got hit, but I just lost the gold heart, so I don't really have anything to gain from grabbing this heart. And I just don't remember this level that much. I don't have anything else to say anymore. LP over. I said everything I want to say about Donkey Country Tropical Freeze. I just don't remember this level at all. I don't have anything to say about it. We're gonna try to rush through it though. I haven't done any of the time trials yet in this, but I would figure that Actually, I would think that Diddy's probably the best character to use in time trials because his floating is more like helpful for speed because it doesn't have that vertical lift that Dixie's does. So like it gives you the air that you want, but it doesn't take all the time that Dixie's jump does. That's the only advantage that he really has over Dixie, is that his floating is a little bit faster to do than Dixie's is. And that was a short level, but I think this has a secret exit in it. This sure enough does have a secret exit in it. You needed to do a cane bounce on that box in order to get up here though. Or you could use Dixie, I guess. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. No. Oh no, there's an Easter egg up here too. But shoot, I don't know if you need Dixie to make this. You might need Dixie to make this. Or I don't know if Cranky's cane bounce can get up here. That's another good thing about Cranky's cane bounce is it does give you some extra height. See this music box here. This music box here. Pronounce everything. This will play a familiar tune. Now, you talk about a nostalgic reference. I was so thrilled when I found that here. Just straight out of the original Donkey Kong Country. That was pretty nice. And look at this! Another secret exit. So yeah, these blue portals, that's your indication of a secret exit. So yeah, back-to-back levels with secret exits in them. And it's right next to the normal exit. So really, I don't think I care to cut anything out. You saw the normal exit, so I might just even get it off screen. It's not really worth showing again. It's right at the end of the level. So I'll do that off screen after I finish this episode. I'm gonna go down and do the other level that I unlocked with the last secret exit. I believe there's just 2 per world, I want to say. Because the secret exits are gonna open up levels that are lettered. Like, this is 1B, which I love this level. I kind of want to do it now because I love that level so much. I'll do 1A though, which is the other one that we unlocked with the secret exit. I'll do this, and that'll probably be it for the episode. Ooh, this almost sounds like the Jungle Hijinks theme, but it really isn't. That theme is in this game. I guess I can talk about the music now, since I have nothing else really to talk about. The music in this game is, let's just make a bold statement here. This game has the best soundtrack I have ever heard, ever, in a game. This was done by, if you didn't know, this soundtrack was actually done by David Wise, the composer of the original Donkey Kong Country series on the Super Nintendo. Of course, everyone loved David Wise back in the day, and he did not disappoint. In fact, he exceeded my expectations with this soundtrack. It is amazing. I think it's better than anything he did with the Super Nintendo games. Best soundtrack I've ever heard, and I will try to on some of the better themes. I will try to keep my commentary to a minimum to let you hear just the amazing music that he does for this game. It really is just vintage David Wise. One thing I'm really glad about with the soundtrack is that it's mostly original music. A lot of people were clamoring for remixes of this and that, and he does do remixes of old themes here, but most of it's new. And actually, there are some cases where he'll mix in old themes with new themes, which is really brilliant. You'll see examples of those later on. I'll point them out. It's so brilliant, I never would have expected that. I thought it was either going to be a bunch of old themes remixed or a bunch of new themes. I was hoping for the new themes, but what we got was a combination of the two. We got old themes remixed into new themes, and it's just amazing. Oh yeah, this is kind of weird, by the way, this mechanic. I don't really think we saw the zipline mechanic in the first game. I kind of wish it controlled like Rayman Origins, where you hit the down button and the jump button to drop down without jumping up. But what do you have to do to drop down without going upwards? First of all, with this, I don't know how you... Okay, the way you jump higher is by hitting the jump button. That would make sense. Let me get you another zip line so I can explain what I'm talking about here, if I do get to one. After all, this level is called Zipline something, so it should be the gimmick of the level. I like this level's look. I like the nighttime look. I wish it would have been used more. There's only one more level that I remember seeing a nighttime setting in this game. I would like to see quite a few more. Because nighttime levels are cool in Donkey Kong Country. I never really saw that in the original games. I think like the forest levels in Donkey Kong Country 2 were the only ones I can remember there being really nighttime. There's probably a lot more than that. In fact, no, there are a lot of nighttime levels in the original games. I remember in DKC 1, like the second level was a nighttime level. It's like a jungle level. In fact, some levels even turn from day to night, which is pretty innovative for that time, having, you know, day to night. You don't really see that in this game, but yeah, the original game, sure enough, had day to night transitions, which was just amazing to think about back in 1994. Anyway, okay, here's some more zip lines so I can explain myself here. In order to drop down, you have to let go of the run button, which is also the grab button in my case. So that can be kind of tricky to do. I wish it was like Rayman Origins where you just hit the jump button and down at the same time. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Okay, we had the end. So, of course, like in all Donkey Kong Country games, the Kong letters are a good indication of how far you are in the stage. Once you get your G, you know you're at the end. This reminds me of a level in Returns. I think it was like Treetop something. I don't remember the names. More zip lines here. Ooh, I don't know if I missed something by not dropping there. I don't think I did. That's weird. This is just really strange. It looks like it's hard. It looks like it's really difficult what I was just doing there, but it's actually not hard at all. It's pretty automatic. If you time that well, you can get a puzzle piece. Very nice. Probably need to be practicing these levels more because I don't really know what's coming, which kind of hurts my commentary. And these pop up every now and then where you get like a banana formation, and if you collect all the bananas, you get a prize. That was kind of in the original game, but it was less interesting than that. It was more just like circles. And then you have these banana fairy things, which have like a line of bananas on it, and then of course if you collect them all, you'll get a prize. So pretty similar to what the first game did. There's a lot of stuff in the first game where if you collected all the bananas in a pattern, you'll get something. This, I think I have to just do this. No, that's not what I do. I thought that I thought that the barrel was going to shoot me on top of the enemy. That's a little bit deceiving there. I'll be honest. That was a bit deceiving of the game. I don't think I can do this time with just Donkey Kong. Yeah, you pretty much... No, I did it. Cool. It's difficult to do without Dixie or Diddy. I can do this. Ah, screw it. It's not worth our time. It's just like a banana cone or something, right? Okay, let's try to do this right now. Instead of doing that, I have to land it on here. I guess I have to just... what do I want to do here? I guess I can just climb up. Man, that's actually kind of difficult. Okay, just pay attention. Ooh! Oh man, that was pretty crafty. This should give you a prize for that one. Let's see what this thing is. Nothing? No. Oh no, I did get something. That's not worth... That is so easy. That should not be a puzzle piece for that one. That's just so easy. And I feel like there's something down here. Hold on. A bunch of bananas here. Not gonna give us anything but coins. These are gonna stockpile pretty quickly too, so you shouldn't really have to worry about coins in this game. Same deal with the first game. I feel like there's something down here. It just looks like there's something down here. This looks like there should be something down here. It should be about the end. But did I get the G? Yeah, I did, but that was really difficult. Okay. So that is the end of this episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Returns. No, let's not start using the wrong name. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is what we're calling this game. Oh man, so yeah, between episodes I'm gonna get the normal exit of that level that I just played at the beginning. And we will do... Let's get to this map screen here. Yeah, that just takes us back to the level that we played earlier, so we don't really unlock anything new with that. But yeah, between episodes, I'm gonna get the normal exit for this stage, Canopy Chaos, and then I will start the episode with Busted Bayou, a level that I'm super excited for. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Mike1217, and I will see you next time on Tropical Freeze. Peace out.